What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Influence Me. Today, I'm very, very excited because we have a special guest. A lot of you guys know him because he's all over the place. He's going to every single influencer's pop-ups, their events, their birthday parties. He's basically an influencer himself. Today, we got King Ed.
What's up, you guys?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good. Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah,
but I mean, I've already done one, so.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's why when I saw you did the other podcast, I was like, okay, he's he already got his practice. Yeah, that's good. So for those of you that don't know him, I want you to kind of let them know who you are and what you do and stuff like that. That way they can get to know a little bit about you.
Yeah. All right. So my name's Eduardo, but I go also by Eddie. So that's why. And then I work at Target already 3 years there.
3 years.
Yeah, about to be 4 years actually already this November.
This November.
So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Time flies.
How old are you?
26.
26 years old.
Birthday's already coming up too. August 11.
August 11. Are you gonna do something?
Not sure yet. I'm planning like do party bus probably, and then I head out to Mr. Temple. That's where I want to go. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We'll party it up right there.
Damn, that's crazy. So where are you from? Where were you born?
I am born and raised here in Whittier, California.
Yeah. Damn.
It's been crazy. I know all my parents had been here. My mom came here when she was 15 from Mexico.
From Mexico. What part?
Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Oh, so you guys so you listen to mariachi and stuff like that? Cause that's the main thing.
Yeah, so that's where I get all the type of vibes of like all the Mexican music.
Okay.
Mariachi.
So she came from Mexico at 15.
Yeah.
You obviously were born here.
Yes.
Like yeah.
She got me at a young age, and they always confuse her of if she's my sister.
Oh, she looks young también.
Yeah, so she's really young too.
Then how did she have you?
She told me 18.
18, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys are basically young.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, mom.
No, it's cool. I mean, my mom had me at 16, so like, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had my daughter at 16 as well. I think so 16. Yeah, it was
16. Oh, wow.
Yeah, my daughter too. So, I mean, it's all good. So let's talk a little bit about like what you're up to, what you do, like what besides Target. Like I noticed that you basically are in the influencer world. You somehow got into that. How was that introduction to the influencer world?
Well, when I started, first it was, started following them, supporting them. But when it came up to me coming to their parties and stuff, well, I started off when it was with the VidCon thing.
Okay. So
it was during COVID. So there was a free a video call, and it was with Jenny 69.
Okay.
So once I did that, I won one of the slots. You only had a minute or two to talk to her.
Okay.
Like with anything, just blur it out there.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I put her song right away that she likes a lot, and it's the Baila Conmigo one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I know that's her type of song, so I was like, let me put it in and just jam out with her right there on the spot. Yeah.
Damn, that's great. How was that?
Oh, it was
were you already a fan of her?
Oh yes, I was a super fan with her, and all the family of the Annette, Lorena, all of them. I was like, I'm gonna support them always.
What was your initial vibe from her at the beginning, like when you first started talking to her? Because obviously you were following her before, right?
Yeah.
Was that who was the first influencer that you started following, or that got you into that? Oh snaps! That person's cool. I'm gonna start following them.
I think it was. I started off with Louis. Yeah,
Louis.
Yeah.
Louis. Okay.
And then from there, that's when I saw Alan Ice, and he would bring Jenny as well on his vlogs. And from there, that's when I started following more of them.
Okay. So your initial vibe from Jenny, what was she was?
Oh, she was
nice.
Vibe.
Yeah, she's super nice. Yeah, I've met her, and I work with her a couple times. And she's super chill.
Heck yeah. I just always love her vibe. Anytime you're with her, you're just jamming out or...
Yeah, her energy's always up.
Yeah.
Her energy's always up, and she always has a good vibe. She's always real and stuff. So
she's like, let's just get lit. Let's go.
That's dope. And then after that's when you saw her, obviously, through video call, right? You already met him. What was that process? You met him in person already. What was that? How did you end up meeting them in person from a video call to now obviously being their friends? Because basically I feel that you guys are fucking so cool with each other. You know, you guys are always messaging. So how was that?
Yeah, so when I met her, like for the first time, it was my first time actually meeting her right there in person, was at the Culichi town. So I saw that she posted on her story. She was there. So I was like, let me find out someone right here, like in Pico, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, let me pull up. And next thing you know, she was there with Marlene too. And that was my first time also meeting Marlene as well.
Damn.
So I was like, oh, two influencers in one.
2 in 1.
I was like, damn. So yeah, that's how I met him. And I went up to him and I was still like shocked, like shy and everything. I was like, oh, damn. And then they're like, no. And then she's like, Jenny, she's like, wait, I know you. She's like, you're the one that I did the VidCon with, like the video call.
That's so cool. She remembered.
Yeah, and then she was like, right away, she's like, let me put you on my story. I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, all right, for sure. And I still had all my Target uniform that day because I had come out of work that day. It was like around 3 p.m., I think.
Yeah.
And then I came out of work. I still had my badge on with St. Eddie here and everything. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, that's like, cool.
When it's a fan, you just go directly.
Yeah. So you being a fan, like you're saying, fan, like you go to every single one of like, I don't know. Do you go to every single one of like people's like pop-ups? Like, cause I know that you go to a lot of them.
The meet and greets, yes. That's the ones I go more to.
Okay. And then I recently saw you too in, what was it? The Twins birthday party?
Yeah.
Twins birthday party. How was that? Like that invite and stuff?
Oh my God. When I got the invite, I was like, what? Like, I was like, no way. Like from them that, they know how to party.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this was huge to me. I was like, no way. And then when I was like, the theme, I was like, oh, this is my type of like, like what to wear and everything. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, because it was the 2000s.
The 2000s, right? Yeah. And I was like, dang.
Did you get fucked up that day? Nah.
No. And I was like, no, I tried to got my limit, but I mean, I was still having a fun time and everything.
I also saw you, I think I saw you too in Alan's Halloween party.
Hola mis bellas, el día de hoy les quiero enseñar lo que tenemos para bajar de peso sin cafeína. Tenemos aquí lo que viene siendo el Skinny Lemonade. Esta es una limonada que te va a ayudar a controlar la ansiedad de estar comiendo y a la misma vez te va a ayudar a quemar grasa. No contiene nada de cafeína y viene también con un paquete de detox. Este detox te va a ayudar a eliminar grasa y líquidos retenidos. La limpieza de detox te lo vas a tomar en la mañana y en la noche todo junto. Y el Skinny Lemonade solamente se van a tomar una vez en la mañana después del desayuno. Una cosa que sí les quiero dejar muy claro es que este producto sí te va a controlar mucho la hambre. Eso es muy importante que estés comiendo durante el día si te vas a tomar este producto porque sí te quita la hambre. Así que si tienen alguna pregunta o quieren dejar su comentario aquí abajito, nosotros estaremos contestando todas sus preguntas. Gracias.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you know where we actually met for the first time?
Where?
Glam Tender's party.
Which?
Her, what was it? I think it was her birthday. It was like in like...
No, was it in a big warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her, I think her anniversary for her thing. Oh yeah, so that was the first time we actually saw each other in person. Because I know we've met like obviously through online and stuff. Damn, that's crazy. That's like not even that long ago though.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? Like that's how I met him first.
That's crazy. No, and then you're super chill. Like I really got that vibe right away off you. You know, like you message me también once in a while. Hey, how are you, bro? Yeah. And that's dope, bro. Because sometimes, like to be honest with you, sometimes I'm having like not so much of a good day because I'm like obviously busy with all my stuff and I want to let you know too that your messages, bro, like they mean a lot to me too because sometimes again I'm not that much in a good mood and then for someone to reach out and be like, hey bro, how are you? I hope you're doing well and stuff like that. That's super dope. And I wanted to tell you in person, like now that like you're bringing it up, like I do appreciate those messages, bro.
Oh, you're
like,
welcome, bro.
Yeah. So let's go back to like your childhood. What type of person were you? Were you always like a fun, energetic person? Like, well, how were you growing up? Brothers?
Brothers, I only have one. He's 13 years old.
Okay, 13 years old.
Yeah.
So you're like the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay. So you hang out more with your cousins, right?
Yeah, it was always just like me and two other of my cousins. We would always hang out. Even when growing up, that's how we were always all close together because we all lived in the same house as well. It was like a 2 house as well. Like I think one on this side and something like that on the
side.
So we would live on one on side and then they would live another one with their family and everything.
So you guys would always just like hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you guys? I remember one time. I remember before back in the day. Like I grew up. My mom was a single parent.
Yeah.
So like we obviously grew up renting rooms and stuff. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So we obviously lived sometimes with cousins and stuff. We would fucking fight sometimes though. Like what do you fight with your cousins?
Oh my God, yes. It was always for like the dumbest stuff ever. Like, oh look, why can't she why is she doing this and not me? Why did she went to this place and he didn't invite me? I'm like, oh my God. We would always fight for like the littlest stuff.
Dumbest shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God.
But it's dope. I feel that now, like we reminisce and we talk about it. Like even with my cousins, they'll talk about that. Like, hey, remember we used to fight for the dumbest fucking reason? It's just fucking funny.
Yeah, it
That's
was
great.
always.
So your whole life you grew up where you're at now?
No, because that was a house, but from there we all kind of like branched out.
Okay.
And then like each family went to their own place already from there. And also with my parents, well, they were still together at the time. But like after that, they
separated.
Yeah, separated. Yeah, when I was like 13, I think. Yeah.
Damn. How was that?
Yeah.
'Cause, for me, I mean, that was like a big, you know,
Yeah.
life changer type of thing, you know?
Well, yeah, I went through it, and it's just like sometimes I'm like, wow, why did this happen? Like sometimes I would want them back,
Right.
but I'm like, nothing can change that, you know. They're just gonna be the same still.
Yeah. Even for me too. Like there's obviously a part of me that still wants them to be together in a way, you know.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I feel that it's healthier that they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for like their own happiness, I feel like they should not
Exactly.
be together. But no, I know what that feeling is.
Yeah.
So like she raised you basically as well, like kind
Yeah,
of like,
from 13 years old and on, yeah. I mean, he would, you know, I would see him once in a while too, like, well, so he wouldn't be like, you know,
Right.
why aren't you visit me and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'd be like, all right.
I mean,
I
yeah,
guess that's
double
how it is.
Christmases. If you see the positive side, double Christmases, presents.
Yeah.
You know, you
Oh,
get
for real.
presents for him,
Each
presents
side.
for each side. No,
That's
all right.
true.
So then after like obviously you growing up, were you like again, were you desmadroso? Were you like always like doing stuff, or you just more always low key and stuff?
I was always just calm, actually.
You're all,
But like the only thing I would always bug them was like the Hot Wheels.
oh,
Those were my type of like toys like I would be happy with.
so you're into like Hot Wheels? You never got into like fucking Pokemon shit or any
Oh, no.
other stuff. Like, we were more like cars.
Yeah, cars. It was always just cars.
Has that like has that transitioned to like now that you're older? Do you have like a preference of like cars? Because I used to be into that shit too.
Yeah.
And I want like more of the like Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, like I'm into that type of
Yeah.
shit. But like again, did that transition to that like from those Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Now, what's your dream car?
Yeah, so yeah, that actually did transaction. My always dream car is the Range Rover
Range Rover.
SUV. I've been wanting one of those. I'm like, that's a goal I want to like accomplish always, to get one of those.
Damn,
Yeah, I'm like, that's one. I'm like, I want that one.
rolling up. So now you were talking about earlier that you met Jenny, right?
Yes.
In person. From there, how did you establish that relationship with them? How did you start getting more, you know, hanging out with them more?
We're hanging out. Well, it was always like what a fan does, supporting them, like reposting, like if they came out with new merch and that. I'm always like, well, people would say, I would always get some haters sometimes about that. Where they're like, oh, you're always just stalking them and this and that. I'm like, well, you're stalking me by telling me that too.
Yeah,
you know? And they're like, you're always like reposting their stuff. Well, I'm like, that's what a true supporter does. You just always support. So from there, by the support that I would always do, well, that's how they would see that, you know, I'm always there for anything. And I guess that's how I would be getting invited to their parties. And I was just like, whoa. I'm like, stop there. I'm like, I was just a supporter, you know?
Right,
like,
right.
But yeah, like that's when I would be like, okay, this is serious now.
How have you been dealing? Was that hate like really bad? It was just like little comments like that. Did that affect you in any sort of way?
No, but it was just always, they would actually DM me about that. They're
Okay.
like, oh, you're always just like reposting their stuff. Like just always on their lives, being a stalker. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
If you're there for their life for a reason, to see them, like
Right.
what they're up to or what they're gonna do.
They were confused, like supporter for
Yeah.
stalker type of thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, how am I stalker? You're on the same page and everything. Tell me. I'm just like, you know
Yeah.
what? This
Just like
doesn't-
annoying shit that they would like
Yeah.
say.
I'm just like, wow. I'm just like gonna ignore them and block them. Like that's it.
Damn.
Like it just didn't affect me. I'm like, do you, Mr. N?
What of them do you like? Because obviously they're all different people.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Type of vibe.
So
yeah.
like, do you kind of identify with the personality? Do you like more so their vibe? Like, what is it that pulls you into like you being 100% supporter? Because like, for instance, me, I'm Bad Bunny, like die hard,
same.
fucking. I would do.
You're like, I'll buy any merch.
I'll leave my wife and my kids for now. Just kidding. No, but like I would. I'm a really like I'm a Bad Bunny fan. You know, but obviously I like other people's music, but I'm not that. I don't want to like put you on the spot, you know. But like, is there like one influencer that you're like, you know what, they're the one. They're like the main. That's my number one influencer that I support.
Well, honestly, it's always been the 69s that I've been, supported
Jenny
to the max. Yeah, Jenny and their whole family. Like, it's just like anything they do, like the hate they get and everything, they don't see the back, behind the scenes of all that. Yeah. They criticize them for everything, but once you get to know them, they're...
Yeah, and I got not to talk about them, like, because they're not here, but like, I mean, when I first started working with them, obviously you get, even me that I work with them, I get comments like, well, not comments, but like from people that I know.
Oh, okay.
They'll tell me like, oh, this, that about them, and it's like, they don't, like you're saying, they don't know what people go through, not just them, it's more so like a lot of people that a lot of influencers that are they're in a position where all eyes are on them, so it's like anything that they do, they get criticized, whether it's a good thing, whether it's a bad thing, so like I feel that even like, for instance, Jenny or with their music career and stuff like that, like she's always going to be criticized. But even if she were to do like something, branch out into something else that has nothing to do with music, she's still going to get like a shitload of hate. So like, it sucks, but what I always respected about them is their hustle and the amount of work that they put in, because I feel that that's something that a lot of people don't realize. They just think that they upload videos like, hey, what's up? Like, my name is this, like my name. I'm, welcome back to another video, or like Alan, a pinche pendeja. Like, they just think that they just turn on the camera and then that's it. But like, they don't understand that they have to come up with like a lot of creative, ideas and content and always posting and always staying up to date, being entertaining, being fun, because there is some days that other people are not having good days and they have that platform where it's like you go and watch their video and like you're just fucking laughing the whole way, like especially like Jenny, Annette, like Alan, that they're more like comedians and stuff like that. Not comedians, but like they hype you up. So it's like, I do feel that they get a lot of hate for that type of stuff,
No, always.
So again, besides the Jenny 69, after that you met them, who did you start meeting? Like, how did that snowball effect happen for you? Because again, like I mentioned before, you know them, like a lot of them now, and a lot of them support you, a lot of them follow you. How was that? Like, have you pinched yourself in that sort of sense because you're a big fan? Where like, shit, I can't believe I know them, because not a lot of people get to say that,
No, and then people sometimes would tell me like if I'm related to them, Jenny and Annette. I'm like, how? I'm like, I wish. But no, they're like, are you her sister or something? And I'm like, nope. I'm like, I'm just, a true supporter. But like when it came to already for parties and stuff, that's when I came across Rob the Original.
Rob the Original.
Yeah. So I met both Rob the Original and his wife, Sylvia, as well. So from there, that's when my first, like, I could say influencer party was with Glam Tender. That was my first party invite, I could say.
And that's crazy because Rob the Original went and I think surprised Glam Tender, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, and then damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that was my first, like, I could say influencer party that I attend to.
Oh fuck, I'm pretty sure you took selfies.
Oh yeah. Fucking, you're like, hey, come here. I'm like, hey. No, and I was just like, whoa. Like when I saw this, I was like, damn, this is serious. I was like, whoa. Like all the influencers in one.
Yeah, they were all there. A lot of people were there. Did you meet the twins in person?
When I met the twins in person was at their meet and greet in Beauty Creation.
And then from there, they invited you to their party?
Yeah, that's when they invited me to their party. I was like, what? It was crazy when I got the invite. I was like, I was not expecting it.
It was just random?
Yeah, I was like, what the? And I was like, oh, I think it was, I was getting confused, honestly. I think it was Brianna, yeah. She's the one that like sent me the invite because I told her, I'm like, oh, so you're going to do anything for your party? Like, she's like, yeah. She's like, you're invited to my thing. And I was like, what?
Oh,
And I was like, oh shoot, like I don't know where she just like went like, oh okay. I'm like, all right, I'll be there for sure.
what are your biggest dreams right now for what you're trying to do?
When I wanted to like do college and all that, my goal was being a police officer.
Okay.
But like once I saw like the colleges I wanted to apply to, they would like not help you after. Like they'll say like, oh yeah, you'll finish this course and everything. But towards the end, they're like, there's no help.
You figure it out.
Yeah.
You
And
go
I'm like,
look for
oh
it.
my God.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, everything would help me now. But then I was like, no. I'm like, why golden?
Yeah.
But then that's when I got to working at Target. But my first job was at a taqueria too.
Taqueria?
Yeah. It was in, now they're called Taqueria de Anda. I don't know if you tried those.
Okay, yeah. They have one right here down the street.
Oh.
La Taqueria de Anda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I did the one over here in, I think it's in Mills or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you worked there first and then you moved to Target?
Yeah, that's when I transferred to Target. Because right there, they kind of like fired me not in a good way because I had asked for a vacation for them. And when I came back from that vacation, they're like, oh, here's your checks.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
What
so
the
I was
fuck?
like, I'm like, that's why I asked you permission first to be on this vacay. And
that's
they're like,
fucked up.
okay, yeah, for everything. They're like, okay, yeah, that's fine and everything. And they both knew like the dueño y todo así. And then I came back and then the manager was like, oh, I need to speak to you. And I was like, okay. And then I'm like, I kind of had a gut feeling as well about it. And he's like, I'm sad to like even do this to you. But he's like, they told me to just give you your checks and you're good.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay.
Savages.
So I was like, all right.
Coming back from a
Unemployment.
fucking vacation, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to work. And then it's just like, they're done.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like, right, unemployment then.
Then you started working at Target, obviously.
Yeah, and that's when I transferred to Target already.
But now you're doing business moves, no? Because now you're saying that you already got like some business deals coming up with
Yes.
like the brands and stuff. They're already having your little promo code and
Yeah,
you're
recently.
getting your discounts. And I mean, that's dope, bro. Like that's super
I
fun.
know.
How was that? Who was your first?
My first one, the first one was with Pika Pika too.
Pika Pika.
Yeah, they sent me, they're like, hey, I seen your support too as well. You always purchasing them, like, and I would always try like, oh, how can I be, part of your guys' PR? Like, I really love your guys' candy.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And they're like, well, we'll just send you an email right now. Just fill out the form. And I was like, oh, okay. And the next thing you know, I got the mail with I think it was the rarity pack one.
Yeah.
And they're like, here's your code already. And I was like, whoa.
Damn, that's dope. You're like free candy shit.
Yeah, like, yeah. And then from there, my second one was Loretta Cosmetics. There, I did that one. I got that one like 3 or 2 days ago already.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, this is serious already.
Yeah.
And my last one was from yesterday, Michi Dip. They sell like all these bombest dips ever. And they also gave me a code already. And I was like, what the hell? Like,
Plug your code. Plug your code.
I know. I'm like, use code 8069, please. Yeah. And I was like, what the heck? Like, it's crazy. Like, sometimes I'm like, do I pinch myself or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, it's huge. Like, for me, it was a huge step about that already. Like, I'm like, when I get these codes and everything, I was like, whoa, like, this is serious already.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I need to put my pilas on already.
Well, you should, like we were talking about earlier, like why aren't you like vlogging, bro? Like you need to you need to step up your game. I feel in that aspect because you do hang out with a lot of people. You do have that influence. Like, you do have the support. So
Yeah.
I feel that a lot of people still want to know a little bit about you. Like what you do your day to day. Like yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure too. Like it's scary, or like put yourself out there because you never know, Pero I mean, why do you think that you haven't taken that step to vlog or to put yourself more out there?
Well, first it's always the shyness, but people tell me they're like, you don't even have that shyness in you. Like when you're on the camera, you're like, look, you're already like.
Yeah.
But it's just like in me, like sometimes if I would, when I go to the influencers parties and all that, I would love to vlog, but in me, I'm like, I don't feel right. Like I feel like I need to like, ask permission for them because, I don't want them like to think like, oh, he's just coming here to vlog.
Clout. Yeah,
clout and all that. And, like, and that's why I just like, I never like would tend to vlog or nothing.
Right. You're doing it more so you're a real supporter. You're not doing it to take advantage of their clout.
Yeah.
You're not doing it to take advantage of the moment. You're going there because you support them and that you want to make sure that that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's also
Yeah.
that makes sense too.
I mean, where I kind of am practicing is like doing lives. So like I'm kind of like, you know,
I'm fucking
taking out that
scared
shyness.
of lives. I've never ever done a live before.
No,
Never.
Wow.
I've never done it. I want to, but and I feel that even me, like I'm telling you this maybe because I'm still reflection. You're a reflection of me because I need to put myself more out there on Instagram. I feel that a lot of people don't really know more of my personal life. You know, you've seen like one of my YouTube videos, like you know my kids.
Oh, yeah.
But like me personally, I don't feel that I haven't shared a lot of my. I share more of my work, but yeah, I'm scared of lives, bro. Like I don't know, like I don't know what. I think my biggest fear is keeping a conversation with people. Like if you know what I mean. Like if someone asks me something, I'll feel like I don't know what to say, how to say it. If they ask me a question that I don't want to answer, it's like what the fuck do I say? You know, like that shit trips me out.
No, yeah. Well, me with lives too, I'm like, okay, like how do I start this combo? Like, and I'm like, all right, let me just get my friends going on, like the ones I always hanging out with, and like they always also come to when it comes to the meet and greets. They're the ones that always like hype me up. Yeah. They're like, do the lives and everything. I was like, all right, for sure. So I would do the lives, but I'm like, I just wait till the people come in. I'm like, all right, let's see how many. And like, to be honest, I don't really care about also like how many views I'm getting. Right. I'm like, as long as the real ones or whoever's there like are showing, I was like, I'll just talk to them and everything. I'm like, you want to join the live? Let's go. Yeah. And then I'm just like talking about what we did for our day, like this and that. It's just like, yeah.
What do you like to talk about in your lives? Like more, what do you go on there for? Just to hang out and stuff?
Yeah, just to hang out, keep up with like my friends too as well, like what they've been up to. That's why I'm like join my live. Yeah. We'll be talking and all that. And we'll just be talking like anything we did throughout the weekend and like just stuff like that.
What about TikTok? You're not on TikTok?
No.
You don't do any videos? You don't do any of that?
No. I tried to, but I'm like, hell. Yeah. Like it's hard to do all those dances nowadays and like the trending ones.
So you yourself wouldn't want to be an influencer? Because I feel that you would, right? Like,
no, yeah.
You would want to like have that obviously platform, right?
Platform, yeah.
So
you know, I'm like, what am I doing it?
So what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing?
No, I know. No, yeah, but it's just the vlogging part, you know. That's where I need to like step it up already. But like, I'm like, what do I do? Like, what do I start with?
I mean, you start with introducing yourself. You know, you start with who you are and you know what you do, what you like to do for fun. Yeah. I don't think you necessarily have to be all over the place. You know what I mean? You've seen the majority of the vloggers right now. They're always at home, but they have stuff to do. But they somehow create content. And I feel that if you sit down and you think like, okay, what can I do for my day to day? Maybe upload once a week, you know, just to start, and then just make them short, and then just to kind of get that fan base, you know, with you going. Yeah. And then I mean, I really would like you to try it out, you know, because I feel that you have potential to do that. So yeah, so we're gonna commit to July 7th. You're gonna vlog. We're gonna come up with creative ways to content to create. We'll edit, and we'll upload on the 7th. So I need everyone that's watching to go subscribe to his channel, like, and then on his first video, comment on his first video. Like, I want you guys to go do all that fun stuff. And we'll leave his links down below. You already have a channel, right? Yeah. So we'll leave his links down below. That way you guys can watch his video. But so yeah, we're gonna make sure that you know, that you commit to that, because again, we want you obviously to be successful in something that you want to do. Like I was saying before, there's a lot of people that that are shy, or that have that type of fear, you know, of pursuing what they want. And I want you to try it out, bro. You know.
I'm like, I gotta get hungry for it then.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's something that I feel that you have potential for, you know? Yeah. And especially with your promo codes now, like, I mean,
I know.
It's a good way to promote that, you know, and to have exposure for that.
That's crazy.
So what are your plans besides the YouTube stuff that you want to do? Like, what are your plans in the future? What are you looking forward to? You want to get married? You want kids? You want...
Oh, no.
What is that here like? Oh.
No. No, not at the moment. I mean, if love finds me, yeah. But at the moment, nah. Like, I'm just trying to focus myself, always, you know, enjoy life. And then, I mean, if I get out there now more, like with these vlogs and all that, I just want to buy my mom her first house always.
That's your dream?
Yeah, it's always been a dream of mine, like to get her her house. Because, well, my mom's been through it with me, like everything. She always supports me with everything as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to pay her back that way. Like getting her first house and all that.
That's dope.
That's a goal of mine always. I'm like,
I think that's a lot of people's goals and dreams, to buy their mom's house, especially like obviously like you're saying, like a lot of moms support.
Yeah.
And when we're younger, even me, like I can speak for that. Like when I was younger, I wouldn't really see that type of love that she would give me. I didn't really was grateful for it, and until you get older, sometimes you realize that and you're like, shit, like they fucking help out a lot and they're always with you and they're always backing you up no matter what you do. If your fuck ups, you being successful, like they're always there, by your side. So that's dope that you wanna.
She's always been my ride or die, like for anything, like even to these influencers part, she's the one that always takes me. I'm like, shout out to you, mama. But yeah, like she's just always my supportive one right there. I'm like,
now you're saying she takes you don't drive or what?
I do, but I don't have my license. So I'm like, oops.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you could already get it. You what? You're not passing the test, or you don't.
No, I failed the first one, and it was because the clear sign right there where it says "keep clear" or whatever.
Yeah.
I was on there. I was like, wow, that's me. I stopped there.
But so you failed your driving.
You passed. It's just the driven test. Yeah, I need to pass. Yeah.
How long did it take you to pass your written one?
Oh my God, a lot.
Yeah.
It took me a lot of tests. I'm like, damn. Until because it gives you the option to do the computer and then written. I was like, you know what? Let me just do it written. Next thing you know, on the written, that's how I passed. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it took me. I think I took the test 3 times and then you had to pay again.
Yeah.
And I had to pay again.
Yeah.
And then I passed it the second time. But my thing was like I would take it and then I would fucking take it right away. Like they'll be like, oh, you can take it.
Oh yeah.
So I'll take it right away. That same day I took it 3 times. Oh. And I failed those 3 times that day. So I had to pay and I had to wait a little bit, I think, and then I took it and I passed it the next time, the first time.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh damn, like why is this thing so hard? But then on the computer, I feel like it gives you more wrongs.
Yeah. Oh, it's just tricky, bro. Because I don't know, like it changed the fucking answer so much, and they make you like if they want you to fail in a way, like it's like what the fuck, like.
And then they mix of questions too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. Oh, well, I just got 1 or 2 wrong, so I can get the next one. I'll pass it. But there's different questions.
That was my thing. I would always miss it like just by 1, like because I think it's always 13.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can get 6 or 7 wrong or something.
Yeah, it was always by 1 that I would fail. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, just give it to me already. I'm like, but no, they want me to retake.
Damn, that's crazy. So you haven't got your license. So damn, you need to start getting that because if you're gonna start doing your stuff, you're getting your Range Rovers.
I know.
So you're saying you don't want kids, you don't want love hasn't found you. You haven't had any crush. Growing up, you didn't have little something and stuff.
Just celebrity crushes, but that's it.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner. I can't even.
I know.
I don't really know if I should say. I can't.
Michael.
I signed the NDA. But obviously you saw on my Instagram that.
I was super shocked. Dope. I was like, damn.
Super dope. Super cool.
I'm like, I was proud of you.
You love her.
Damn.
I think you love her. Why do you love her so much?
It's not all about like what they always say, like, oh, because of this and that. But it's like she's just pretty and always humbled. That's what I like about her. Like someone humbled, always working hard for their their stuff they want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And then just it's not about the looks, but
no, right. You can love her for other reasons. I mean, it doesn't always have to be like. I mean, I'm a big fan of hers too. It's not just obviously her looks. And I think that's another person that I feel that gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And doesn't have that respect of like that I feel that deserves. Because at the end of the day, I feel for someone like her and her status.
Yeah.
She's obviously like the biggest fucking celebrity out there, but I feel that she gets a lot of hate, but they underestimate how smart she is. They underestimate how like again, me working with influencers, knowing them on a personal level, knowing them on like on their game, on their hustle, and how they like, we talk and they're like, oh yeah, I did this and this and this is how I work my videos, and me seeing them work, even when I record them with their promos, with their merch launches, like their concepts of ideas, like how creative they get. Adonai's Annette, like I love working with them because they come up with some crazy shit. So it's the same thing with Kylie. Like I'm pretty sure like her concepts of ideas are hers, and she tells her team like, hey, you know what, like we should do this, we should do that. So that's what I love about her, like that she, I know that she has like this creative, you know, I wish she should show that a little bit more. Yeah, that's the only thing visuals. Like I like the BTS. I would want to see a little bit more BTS from her, like how she thinks about her campaigns and stuff like that. Because I'm really interested in stuff like that.
No, when she did her BTS of her, what was it, like her whole, I think it's like where she of Kylie Cosmetics.
Oh yeah.
Like that got me like right away, like, oh, like what's going on here, like what you do here, like and this and that, how you do it with your products and all that.
No, well, I appreciate you coming, bro. I appreciate you being here. Like, I really wanted to talk to you because, like, obviously, for me, what you do is like super chill, super dope because you're like a fan, you know, like you're a person that supports who you like, you know. I can say that I'm a supporter of Bad Bunny, but am I buying his merch? Like, no. You know, am I buying, you know, his stuff? Like, obviously not. Like, I love him, but like, you're a supporter, like a diehard supporter. You're like someone that you can say like for sure, like, you know what? No one's a bigger supporter than me. You know what I mean? And that's fucking dope, bro. Because I feel that, like I was telling you earlier, like the messages that you send me, there's sometimes where I'm not, you know, we're not having good days and stuff like that, where I'm not having a good day. And then that helps, you know, like you liking the videos, you commenting on the videos, that hypes me up because I know that you love my work and stuff. You know, you love their work. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate
you more though, because you always respond back and also like seeing your work and actually being here now. I'm just like, whoa.
No, thank you. I'll leave your links down below for you guys to follow. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe to his channel. Remember his channel, we're gonna upload a video July 7th. Yes, we're gonna upload his first video, so make sure you guys go subscribe over there. I'll leave his Instagram and everything down below. Ladies and gentlemen, today, King Ed.
Thank you. See you guys.